G'day, this is Captainoob, and this is a Berserker's Plasma Caster with plus 50% VATS hit chance and 15% faster reload. So I wanted to try out a heavy gun of the Berserker's variety, and the reason I've chosen a Plasma Caster for this is because there's no rotary barrel nonsense that you gotta deal with, because after firing a rotary barrel weapon and letting go of the trigger, you have to wait until the barrel completely stops before you stim pack, sprint, or rather run away. So not having that input delay probably will help me in a situation where I need to emergency stim pack myself. You might be wondering why I'm not using an LMG, and though I do rate that weapon quite a lot, the thing is, that thing is only really great at close range, which I'm going to get shredded at. So I'm thinking using a Plasma Caster instead with VATS hit chance to extend out the range of the auto aims that I get with VATS. Hopefully we can use that to not get shredded in close quarters, although the fighting in West Tech will be close quarters, but yeah, this is why I've chosen it. Plus, it hits really, really hard, and hopefully we can do a lot of good damage with that. So the VATS chance will synergize well with the calibrated capacitor that I got on this, because obviously if I'm hitting more in VATS, I get more criticals. More criticals equals guaranteed hits and slightly better damage, and the faster reload is nice too if I want to slam in a mag very quickly whilst rounding a corner. That'll be helpful for that. Doing 76 and 76 now. If I kick on this weapon's Berserker effect by equipping it, you'll note that I'm doing 99 and 99. And right now I'm currently in a naked power armor frame with the Boba Fett helmet because I can. And if I move you on over to my stats, you'll notice that I'm doing, well, I've got 2 ballistic resistance, and that actually costs you quite a lot of damage. Don't worry about the energy resistance. That doesn't mean anything when it comes to Berserkers, weirdly enough. So if you wanted, you could grab yourself a grounded serum and utilize that, and you won't get penalized at all, which is good stuff. But obviously, if I let the serum wear off, this thing's going to be doing half damage. So yeah, make sure you've got that if you're wanting to try this at home. So as you can tell, at 0 resistance here, we're practically standing here naked, 114. So we are losing a lot of damage out of that. There are ways which you can conceivably jump in power armor, get to able to use all of the power armor goodness. So basically utilizing its non-limb damage thing. So that frees up 3 points in your endurance for adamantium skeleton, and also the no fall damage thing is also nice as well. There are ways of getting around that. What you want to do is get on a team with 4 and equip just 1 rank of this. If I inspect that, it'll give you 6 damage resistance per each teammate, excluding you, so that maxes out at 18. So 2 plus 18 is 20, and then what you'd need to do is get yourself hooked on Med-X, which will lower your damage resistance by 10, and also Psycho. And then you could utilize everything that Power Armor would give you, like Stabilized, Lock, I guess it's just Stabilized, I guess. Yeah, that's it. So we won't be able to use that, but what you can do if you aren't using in a team, you can actually utilize Lone Wanderer, which I kind of neglected to use last time, but that's a little bit of damage reduction right there, 20%. We've also got, if anything punches at close range, more damage reduction on that, 18% chance of not taking any damage at all. We've also got Dodgy because that's great, and we've got Suppressor, so if we shoot something and they start shooting at us, they'll have reduced damage. So we're trying to tank here as much as possible without utilizing any armor itself. It's kind of stupid, but you'll just have to roll with it. We've also got Mysterious Savior again, just so, you know, if he wants to stop being useless and actually revive me. And Born Survivor too, so if we're at low health, we'll get a stim pack going, and that'd be good. Now, if we could actually use armor, and that kind of defeats the purpose, but you could use something like a stim pump, it's like a medic pump or something. That'll be, it's kind of like a surrogate for that, I suppose, but there you go. That's what we'll be using. Stabilized, very good. Armor piercing, very nice and powerful. And now I'm doing 156 if I jump out of the power armor once more. Yeah, take your time, Miranda. So we're costing ourselves around 40-ish damage. Maybe not that much. Maybe we'll just say like 30 damage, because, you know, energy damage is a bit weird in this game. So I think I'd rather take that extra reduction if it means I'm doing less damage. So for survivability purposes, I think we'll be going just fine. Anyways, let's go. How to be an idiot 101. A, equip Lone Wanderer. B, enter an exploration team. Well, that could have gone better. Okay, so here we are outside of the Great Pit of Carcoon, and I gotta unequip and re-equip this so we can actually get the reload benefits out of a lock and load. But Hopefully there's no blind dudes around here with a spear to poke us in the jetpack to make us fall to our deaths here. Also, if you're a robot, avert your eyes, because this is potentially nudity content. You don't want to see that. So, looking at our VATS accuracy here, that's a guaranteed hit from all the way back here. So, yep, looks like we'll be sniping. We'll have a bit of stealth berserkering, I guess, which kind of goes against what it is, but in the name of survivability, this is definitely the way to do it. And so far, I haven't been shot because I don't really know, actually. We're going to have issues with AP usage here, especially if we are being shot. I'm already down to... Look how fast my health goes down if you want to see exactly how tanky we aren't. And was that a stagger too? Ooh, they staggered me. They shot me in the... Sometimes they shoot you in the fusion core. That usually happens when you've got your back facing them. But, oh, it's going to be painful. I'm glad I got the Born Survivor perk, because that is going to be invaluable here. Now, what I could do is whack in more luck here. And perhaps I could remove a few... Wait, stop that, you fucking piece of shit, dog. There. What I could do potentially is get some points out of somewhere and whack them into here and get Grim Reaper Sprint. Maybe. We'll see how we go. Okay, as it turns out, we got knocked into the Sarlacc pit. Will we slowly be digested over 1,000 years? I don't even know how that would conceivably work, but I don't know. I'll hand you over to some Star Wars lore nerds for that. Now, I'm not sort of worried about anything over here except for the Doggo of Death, who... Actually, no, I got Blocker. That's alright. We've got to take this nice and slow. Just keep our cool. If we can nail headshot... Oh, man. This is one of those moments where the server crashes, isn't it? Nope. Alright. Alright, caught up. We're all good now. And we'll try to go for these headshots because that's some good damage. 400 ain't nothing to sneeze at. And that per shot damage is exactly why I was going to use a plasma cast. Because if you're accurate, if you're good, you can roll with this thing. And especially if your VATS RNG is great. And see, we just one-shotted a doggo we weren't even shooting at. Plasma casters, like... Really, really good daily weapon. I need to make a list, right? I need to make a list of all the best weapons, like weapons you'd use daily. Because lists are easy content because they're easy to consume, so you can binge watch all of them. That's what Watch Mojo told me. Anyways, there's a Gormon's Bone Hammer. You can fucking shove that, mate. And we'll move on. Now, we actually got super wrecked there. That dog bit the fusion core. Every time you see that little gamma radiation effect, that means your fusion core is being hit. I don't actually know if that uncharges your fusion core at all. Also, I didn't go over what legendary perks, but potentially if you had Power Armor Reboot, I do not have that. But if you did, then you'd be laughing. That's another way of keeping yourself alive if Born Survivor and other things didn't work. And face me, you coward. That's what they say when you go back into caution. So, not only... Okay, I feel kind of bad because these super mutants haven't developed object permanence yet. So, oh boy. Maybe they suffered plenty of brain damage from Becca going through here 50 times with a Gauss shotgun the other day. Look at that spread. Oh yeah, that's so good. Alright, we're a little bit over our heads here. There's even a legendary doggo. There we go. There's Born Survivor again. Another shot. If you're playing the Born Survivor drinking game. And although we're a little bit outgunned here at the moment, we'll get some guaranteed hits going, I think. Utilize VATS a tiny bit and try to get around these guys. Get a flanking maneuver going. These guys kind of just stand there. They don't do much. So if you can nail some easy criticals and fire it like as fast as possible, and ooh, not having a jetpack, that's a learning curve right there. The things you get used to. Alright, no deaths so far. Plenty of stim packs going through, so it's definitely not the type of weapon that you'd preserve your stim pack ranks with. But that's okay, because I'm always selling them surplus anyway. Also, you don't have a flashlight with this mode. How weird's that? I guess you could wear one of those stupid miner helmets, but you want to look like Boba Fett if you're doing this. Or Alternatively, hang on, I got something. The fishbowl head, where is that? Nuka Girl helmet? Yeah, fishbowl head, that works. Alright, on the topic of legendary perks, I've just got the standard follow through and also the other one. The one where it makes the enemies explode sometimes when you shoot them. I'm actually tempted just to lure a bunch of them all out, and here they come. That was a decent punch. Now we've got blocker here, so that's like half of their damage already gone, so that's good. If we've got AP, we'll have dodgy going off, and that's a bad synergy right there. If you wanted to use this thing in VATS and using dodgy, I mean, if you're not getting hit, then that's fine. Nice 1200 damage on that ghoul, and again, why not? I mean, it works great, and yeah, as of this recording, it's still like the thing where there's like murmurs running around, you gotta go kill them, and that was bizarre. Why'd the gun suddenly go away? Dunno. Anyways, we'll keep on going. We're being quite lucky not to aggro every single one of the ghouls, so that's alright. I remember there being so many ghouls down here before. I feel like they added an extra one down there, did they? Dunno. Maybe it was listed in one of those 13 changes Bethesda didn't tell you about videos that I've been seeing people make. Believe you me, there's a little more than 13 things they aren't telling us. In fact, the patch notes are just basically footnotes. They change a lot more than that. Also, that was a random ass time for a thing to pop up. A tablespoon, but no nuclear material on him. Stingy prick. Nice little headshot there. And I'm hunting down this murmur. Where are ya? I'm gonna snipe ya. There you are. Die, treasure hunter. Here we go. I'm gonna get a rare plan on camera. Ready? This is gonna happen. We're in aid, I think. What'd I get? Anything good? Nah. Alright. One quick repair kit later, because this thing was breaking. We don't have enough in Gunsmith to keep this running, because I decided to throw some points around somewhere else. Well, those two were a little bit close together. And shiver me timbers, don't have a dense chest piece, taking damage from explosives. Glad we killed crazy rocket launcher guy. We'll keep on sniping these fellas though, because, you know, easy prey, mate. And we've also got dogs somewhere. Just a rando dude over there. Yeah, I'll take him out, why not? There we go. See, there's a reason why I chose the VATS accuracy, and that's not because that I rolled it and thought, yeah, you know what, that'll do. Nah, it's all in the strategy, alright? There we go. Look, I'm even making use out of the not taking full damage, and all the time we're being shot, no limbs crippled or anything, except for the occasional stagger that we get from the fusion core being shot at, I think. I don't really know. We'll creep in a little bit here. We'll get the follow-through bonus. Completely mess up the timing on the VATS. We'll shoot him. He goes down in a magazine and a little less than half, I suppose. And that's good. Good job. We'll move on. Alright, so once in a blue moon, like squatter something, copper squatter, that's the one. It'll show up for this section, so I get an eyes on. It's like the sit rep where everything's showed up in XCOM 2, where you get to see everything on the map, and you know exactly where all the enemy pods are. It's like that. Is that a murmur? You're taking off, aren't you? Just snipe him. I'm gonna snipe murmur from here. I'll get you. I'll fucking get you, mate. Get here. Ooh, you're lucky. Lucky I can't aim. Now we are targeting the head here. We've got concentrated fire to fix the aim after a few shots if we miss. And if we get those juicy criticals, 1000 damage, one-shot kills for a lot of things. Very nice. I'd be upset if you took over one of the Myla Queen spawns. Yeah, get one-shotted, motherfucker. Fucking hate members. Ooh. Alright, there we go. Fight off that damage over time, Stimpack. Is that an aristocrat's broadside? No, I'd script that before. I didn't even script it, I dumped it. Alright, so the idea here is to just sort of parry around this thing. That's not the word. Like, sit on the roof, stand on the roof. That's what you do. In ever a giant crab attack, sit on the roof. There we go, spouts are disabled. You can't do nothing now. You know, shoot at ya. She's going to deploy reinforcements in the form of her own babies. Oh, wait, you're a level 60, my alert queen. Oh, well, I'm kind of glad, though, because that would have taken bloody ages if it was a normal one. And might have even been killed from it. I think there's a little babby Mirelurk around here. Go stomp on him. There you go. Oh, look, it's yet another one. And you are going to build up my crit. There you go. Serves you right. The only fate possible for mole miners, I'll tell you that much. Alrighto. Got you. Take you out. Keep on sniping. I think old mate's over there he's got a grenade launcher, so you'll have to be taken care of. And all of these, like, panic fire shots, well, they know where I am, so they're not panic fire. But normally this would just bounce off your bloody power armor. No worries, mate. But as you can tell, we're getting our asses handed to us. And thank you, Mysterious Savior. Now, we've got a plan for this. It's a plan that I put on my hotbar just for such an occasion. Wham! Nuka-Cola vaccinated. Did this last time. Big surprise, right? That was the complete wrong target, VATS, but whatever. We made it there in the end. So that's a little bit more damage reduction for us. And unlike Winter using the dense chest piece, we're going to take the full brunt of whatever damage that thing is spewing out of its horrible, horrible face. So we have to worry. We have to worry about that. We have to be on the move, and if we get hit with all three, look at that. Nowhere bloody near me and hitting me for that much damage. That's scary. At this point, it'd be just a lot better for me just to whack the armor back on. See, look at that. Completely ratted my health bar right there. And I've got no chance for vatsing these guys because Dodgy is constantly discharging the AP bar. Yeah, this is really not working, is it? I think Winter had an easier time against this mob, just thanks to the fact that I was able to use all of those armor bits. So this will be the big fatal flaw. That'll kill me if I don't stim pack myself. And unfortunately, we're seeing the blight, no pun intended, of the plasma caster not being able to aim at these guys. If I clear out the field a little bit, I can get a sneaky couple of shots in, and oh god, 2-on-1 here. This is not going to go well. I've only got a certain number of stims as well, and even the landing animation takes out a big chunk of me bloody health bar. Yep, double blasted there. There is nothing you can do here. So alternatively, instead of getting in power armor and getting what little AP and accuracy bonus you can get, you'd be better off jumping out, doing the same thing I did on Winter, just get level 1 trash armor. See, the Scorched beasts don't even rate me as a threat. They run off and fight something else, and they've respawned all of their chumps doing that. So what I might do is remove this, and we've got Enforcer, which is being kind of dormant until now. So what we'll do is we'll knock him down. Get him on the ground. It should be a lot less dangerous that way. They won't be flying about, so that we'll be having a more accurate shot on them. This will be the way to do it. I don't know, is that a Mandalorian reference? This is the way. There you go, there's your fucking Mandalorian reference. Well, I don't watch any of the new Disney cash cow shows. You'll just have to fill out the comments with Mandalorian references on your own. Tell you what though, whoever Gina was playing, she'd be the reason I'd watch the show. Not because I agree with anything she has to say, I don't give a fuck actually, but I reckon she's hot. See, like, at one point they made the Scorched beasts, like, they gave them like a 10-second or so cooldown, but the Scorched beasts are, they're exploiters. They've been watching Angry Turtle videos and they know all the fucking damage exploits, so they sometimes get off a double burst. So that's good. Not for me. We've actually ended up getting the... No, we didn't get the follow-through bonus because that wasn't a sneak critical. Luckily, the Deathclaw over there, much easier to deal with. Come on, mate, while we're young. that should be down now. And we've got to worry about our own explosive damage with the shotguns here. I'm going to check whether I had Grenadier on there for a second, because that far-flung was from ages away. So now we're being chased down by a giant bat. Could be worse things that could happen. Anyways, there goes the other one. We'll absorb his soul, use it to get Unrelenting Force to level 3, then we can ragdoll things at will. Been getting back into Skyrim, so I'm going to end this video here so I can go back to play it. So, it was going well until the Scorched Beast showed up, which, and like I said before, you want to jump out of your power armor, get in your level 1 trash Overeater's armor, and get all of the damage reduction there anyway. And then you'd have even more from that. Because I think at the end of the day, with Lone Wanderer and Blocker if you're being punched and Dodgy and all of that, like, that's way better than what Power Armor can bother, and what Power Armor can do to your accuracy and also armor penetration when it comes to using heavy guns. So perhaps we'll try again with some other gun someday. I'm thinking an LMG might be better, seeing as in close quarters we got blasted there, and maybe if we had a better weapon for that kind of role, we would have done better, especially in here when we can just hose them down instead of waiting for the plasma bullets to get there. The hit scan projectiles will have helped me out a little bit more, but we'll have to test that out another day. For the moment, I don't see the appeal of using Berserker's guns in any shape or form whatsoever. Oh, got a severe revolver. That must have been from the Mole Miner Pail. What'd I get here? Oh, Cave Cricket Tube. Oh, that's a plan. I'll sell that in Market 76 for 5,000 caps. So, yep, that's my thoughts on it. Don't do it. Thank you very much for watching, guys.